have to stop having thoughts like this about my son-in-law. But then he's not just my son-in-law, is he? He's the father of my child.
Las Vegas, huh?
Yeah.
How long will you be gone?
Probably just overnight.
Kind of short notice.
Bridget, this is a really good opportunity. I mean, I can tell Hank I can't go if that's...
No. Don't be silly. Wow. My husband gets sent on a business trip to meet with venture capitalists, no less.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
So what, are these guys gonna put up money for a new club?
Yeah, that's the idea. Look, you know, these things, they fall through all the time, so just go check it out.
You know, maybe one day I'll invest in one of your clubs.
No way.
Why not?
Because I don't mix business with pleasure.
Oh, good answer. Oh, just tell me one thing.
What?
Tell me that this is not breakfast.
Bridget, I gotta catch a flight.
Honey, I'm gonna make you a yogurt smoothie, okay? You can drink it on your way to the airport.
Okay.
Thank you for coming by, Dr. Isabel.
No problem. I had a feeling that you might need to talk.
My son stopped by here yesterday, and he was very upset.
With you?
Well, yes, partly, and I really don't blame him. I let him down, once again.
Why do you say that?
Because when I left town, I left all my responsibilities there, my family, my work, and it's all laying on Rick's shoulders. I'm just really worried that maybe he won't be able to handle it.
You're totally out of line, baby brother.
You call me baby brother one more time and
All right, that's enough. Now, come on. This is a family business.
And my side of the family deserves
We don't have
representation.
sides here, Rick. We don't have sides.
All right, then. I guess I'm just as welcome here as anyone else.
This is a board meeting for board members.
Funny, I don't recall Taylor ever being on the board.
Actually, she is.
Since when?
Since 5 minutes ago, we voted her on.
Well, that's about as transparent as you can get. What are you going to do next? Nominate the family gardener?
I beg your pardon?
You want a bunch of yes men in here rubber stamping your ideas.
All right, Rick, calm down.
I will be heard.
Yes, you will be heard, and you have every right to be heard. But, honey, this is not the time or the place.
Why not?
Because you don't belong here, that's why.
Because I'm not a board member.
Exactly.
So vote me in.
What?
Give me a seat on the board.
Oh, for God's sakes, this is ridiculous. You're a junior in college.
With more business training than you ever got in design school.
You may have a point there, Rick. I'm sure there's a lot you could teach us. Have a seat.
Ridge.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Bridget doesn't know won't hurt her. Which is exactly why I can't tell her that I'm going to see her mother. Why the hell am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's like I'm drawn to you. I know I shouldn't be. But I just cannot stay away from you, can I?
Perhaps it's easier for you to worry about your son's problems than your own.
You want me to talk about Deacon, don't you?
I would like you to address the problem, yes.
Well, there is no solution for this problem. I am pregnant by my daughter's husband, and she can't find out.
But she will.
No. No. She would never forgive me. Never.
Man. Hey, Amber.
Hi.
You're looking for Deacon. You just missed him.
Oh, do you think he'd mind picking Eric up from preschool?
Oh, normally he'd love to, but he's out of town.
Yes.
Yeah, his boss flew him to Vegas for a business meeting.
Really?
Pretty cool, huh?
Vegas is, yeah.
Did you need someone to go get Eric?
Oh, no, Rick and I can pick him up. It's just, we're gonna have a lot to talk about today because he went to the board meeting.
Oh, at Forrester?
Uh-huh.
Ugh, this things always sound so boring.
Oh, no. No, not this one.
Rich, Mr. Durand is here.
Great. Show him in. If that's all right with you, Rick. Eve, good to see you.
Hello, Ridge.
Welcome.
Eric. Yves. Hello, how are you? Never better. Good.
Well, we have a couple new faces for you here. It's my sister Kristen. She's been living in New York up till now, but she's here to stay.
Delighted.
Nice to meet you.
And my brother, Rick.
Oh, yes, we have met before.
Have we?
Well, you might not remember. You were much younger then. You were visiting Paris with your mother. You had one of those motorized scooters driving up and down the hall, making us all crazy.
Oh, he was he? How sweet.
Rich, let's continue.
Right. Monsieur Durant, as you know, is the Vice President of Finance for our international division.
Yes, thank you, Ridge. I did know that.
Oh, good for you. Rick's just getting started here at Forrester. He's hit the ground running. He's already had 2 years of business classes at UCLA.
Oh, well, that's a very good school.
Yes, it is. Well, let's have a seat.
Take mine. Thank you.
All right, let's hear your update on international.
Specifically, we'd be interested in hearing about International's reaction to the cancellation of Brooke's bedroom line.
Well, in a word, panic.
Really?
Well, it turned things upside down, but we did accomplish your objectives. The marketing campaign was scrapped. The advertising contracts canceled, and of course, the line was pulled out of the stores.
Well, what's the customer reaction been?
I understand that there were a number of complaints.
Customers are upset.
Well, more in a word, disappointed.
Okay, let me get this straight. We have customers coming into our stores wanting to spend their money, and we're turning them away?
Yves, how's couture doing?
Well, until a week ago, it was trending down.
And what happened a week ago?
A sudden spike in orders.
Really? A spike? How large a spike?
17% over projections.
Well, still, you can't prove there's any connections, and even if there were...
Rick. There's no point in attacking Monsieur Durant. He's providing us with information. That's his job. So let's get on with your presentation, shall we?
You might want to pay close attention to this. This is where the fun starts.
Well, at the beginning of the year, the trend in couture, as I said, was definitely down. Unfortunately, people just weren't buying. Then we decided to activate a very strong campaign.
Stop thinking about that. But I can't. I can't.
So in your mind, the problem is the pregnancy?
Yes. No. No, the baby is not the problem. It's the result of the problem, which is
Which is?
my betrayal of my daughter.
Why did you betray your daughter, Brooke?
Because I'm weak.
Is it that you're weak or that your feelings are very strong?
My feelings are sick.
Sick?
Yes, don't you think so?
Feelings aren't right or wrong, they just exist, even though sometimes we wish they didn't.
Well, now you know why I can't face Deacon.
Because the feelings still exist and you're afraid of what might happen?
So Rick went to the board meeting to challenge Ridge? No, he went to stand up for your mother's rights. She's the majority stockholder, and she should have a say in what's going on, and he is going to make sure that she does.
Thought you'd be happy.
I just wonder if maybe Connor shouldn't be handling this. I mean, he is Mom's lawyer. Yeah, but Connor doesn't have a vested interest in it, not like Rick does. You know, he stayed up all night last night memorizing every little ass detail of the company. Everything going back to when your dad first started it. You'll see. He'll make us all proud.
As of December 31st, the company has sold 94.2 million of outstanding trade accounts receivable. It has received proceeds of 33.5 million and has a subordinated interest in the remaining outstanding receivables of 60.7 million.
Right. Wonderful.
Okay so far, Rick?
Fine.
What was the effective interest rate?
6.5%.
And the cap?
66 million, but we will terminate that facility this quarter.
Well, moving on to financial instruments. Oh, you may want to explain how all this works to my brother Rick.
It's not necessary.
You know, I could use a refresher.
Well, certainly. Forrester is a global operation. As such, we are exposed to changes in interest rate and to foreign currency exchange fluctuation. We try to minimize those risks through the use of derivative financial instruments.
Got it?
What kind of financial instruments?
Forward, option, and swap agreements.
Okay.
At the end of the quarter, the company had outstanding 2 fixed to floating interest rate swaps with an aggregate notational principal in the amount of 100 million.
Good. So what do you think, Rick?
About what?
What Yves just told you. About interest rate swaps. Good idea? Thumbs up, thumbs down? What kind of impact do you think they'll have on the weighted average interest rate of our long-term debt, huh?
Ridge, come on, man. Knock it off.
No, I'm interested. I really want to know his opinion. I only went to design school. Rick here is a business major.
Ridge, you made your point.
Have I?
You know what? This isn't what I came here to talk about.
But Rick, I thought you wanted input into how the company works.
Yeah, that's fine, but I don't see what any of this has to do with...
No, you don't, do you? You don't get the connection at all. You don't see how interest rate swaps can affect Brooke's bedroom, or Brooke's bedroom and couture can be related. Well, I do, Rick. I see the connection because that's my job. Now, do you think you can help me with that, Rick, huh? Why don't you go back to the playground, Ricky? Let the grown-ups do the business here.
Hi, sweetie, it's me. I'm just calling to tell you that I'm at Bridget's, and we're both really excited to hear how the meeting went. So give us a call when you get done, okay? Love you, bye.
I hope things are going okay.
Of course they are. I keep telling you.
I know. It's really important for him to do well for Mom's sake. But Amber, I know Ridge. He's super competitive and he hates being told what to do.
Well, all Rick is looking for is a little respect. Sure, Rich can give him that much.
This is not over.
Rick, let it go.
It's all right. I'll be glad to teach you this lesson as often as you need to learn it.
Sweetheart, please stop.
He was begging for it, Doc, and you know it.
All right, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank God.
Rick, you stay here.
Sorry, Dad. Business call to Munich. I'm sure Rick has a lot of homework to do.
That is it!
No, Rick, it isn't it. You pull a stunt like this ever again, and I will roll over you, do you hear me? You come in here waving mommy shares in my face, well, I don't give a damn. You may be part owner someday, but you did not build this company. And you couldn't run it if your life depended on it. So my advice to you is to sit down and shut up and enjoy the ride while the rest of us work our tails off to make you rich. That goes double for your wife. Both of you, you just stay the hell out of my way.
Well, now you know why I can't face Deacon.
Because the feelings still exist and you are afraid of what might happen?
Brooke.
Deacon, what are you doing here? Where's Bridget?
She's home.
No, this is not good. You shouldn't be here. Stop it. Let go of me.
Why are you afraid of me?
I'm not.
Good. That's good, Brooke. Because I'm not leaving here to look at what I came for.